Legends say there's a quad piss. I think the most my piss has ever split, 3 streams. Power washing sand is what they do, make prisoners do for 20 cents an hour. Yeah, and I do it for a lot more. So who's really winning here? Me. Dude, you know that Clown in the Cornfield movie? I started that book today because I wanted a break from Stephen King. Holy God, I got through the prologue. It sucks. You know how people always bring up Life is Strange and being like, Life is Strange never understood how to write like, fucking teenagers. I'm reading a lot of books and I'm realizing that Life is Strange did pretty good compared to a lot of different books. Clown books? Yeah, well, Clown in the Cornfield, there's 3 of them, so I'm gonna read that crap. There's like a party at the old ravine, at the old quarry, and like a girl dies in the prologue. There's literally a sentence they did because they're live streaming on their phone. There's a sentence where like, so-and-so put his YouTube voice on, and I went, shut the fuck up. One of the teenagers yelled World Star, and I went, shut the fuck up. Nobody knows how to write teenagers? Well, because here's the secret. You just write them like people. My hatred for YA novels came from Variant. Okay, but you do have YouTuber voice? Yeah, but nobody uses that in the fucking sentence in a book, for fuck's sake. That's like a niche, terminally online term still. Like, yeah, you're gonna use that. You don't use that when you write a fucking book. What is Clown in a Corn Maze? Clown in a Cornfield. There was a movie out. My roommate went and saw it and said it sucked. So I have to read the books now. There's 3 books of them. There's fucking 3 of them. So I gotta read them. Why is the clown there? I don't know. I only read the prologue. A girl dies in the quarry because she hits her head on a big rock. Because that's what the teens are into today, is partying out in the quarry like it's the fucking 1980s. That's a normal teen thing, right? You ever see the movie, what is it? The one with the pumpkin-headed guy. He's got the candy. What is that movie? Quarry Party. Yeah, Trick or Treat. No, the pumpkin-headed guy from Trick or Treat, yeah. I'm getting vibes of Grady Hendrix from this book already in the prologue. If you don't know, Grady Hendrix is an author that I despise, but I will read all their books because they do have some really funny ideas. I just hate how, like, very specific things that they write are absolute dog shit. And so this isn't, like, written by Grady Hendrix, but I love reading these kind of horror books because they end up being absolutely fucking terrible. Like, I don't like Carrie by Stephen King, but every time I read a modern day horror book, I'm just like, oh fuck, Carrie is better than this. What the shit? But I hate Grady Hendrix, but on the other hand, Grady Hendrix in How to Sell a Haunted House does have a gigantic doll kaiju, which is a good bit. It's like the book sucks, but there are good bits in there. Is the clown bad in a fun way though? I don't know, man. I don't know anything about the clown yet. According to my roommate in the movie, it's like the parents pretending that the clown is real and then using the guilt of the youth to stop them be bad, maybe? Something really dog shit like that. But there's 3 books, and I'm like, I haven't gotten into them yet. I'm at the prologue still. I just finished The Talisman by Stephen King, Stephen King and another author. And I like it. That one gives a Brendaniel recommend. I liked it. It's pretty good. What's a horror novel that genuinely scared you, Brendan? Now that's a toughie, dog, because horror novels don't scare me. The only medium in which I get scared is horror movies. This is a weird bit. And I've talked about it before. It's about the presentation and the perception of power between the viewer or the watcher and the piece of media. In video games, you have the power to interact with the video game. In books, books is only represented by your imagination. So you pretty much, like I said, the power is presented to the reader, the power is presented to the player, just like GameStop. But in a movie, you have no power. I think movies are like the scariest medium to me because you have no power there. They take the impetus away from the viewer and it's 100% up to the movie. Books isn't scary. Horror video games are scary because it stresses me out existentially that someone designed an enemy to kill me. Yeah, but then he kills you and then you revive. Here's my strategy to never be scared of a horror video game ever again. The first time you see the big scary guy, run directly at them and die like 3 times. Then you're done. You've taken the power away from them. There are ways within the medium of video games and within the medium of books to take the power away from the author. And that's me when it comes to horror as a medium, as I respect it more in interactive mediums like books or video games. Movies, I respect it. I respect the hell out of horror movies, but I don't watch them because I don't like being in control. of the story. And so, man, I could rattle off some horror. You read anything by Grady Hendrix, that's some really fun like slop horror. They're terrible books, but they've really got some incredible dog shit in them. I have not read a book in my life where I've read it and that it's kept me awake at night because I'm scared. Because of the medium. Oh, speaking of video games, The Medium by Boober Team. Also in horror games, the only way to escape the horror is to confront it and learn it, whereas horror movies, I can watch through my fingers and it'll still end just as quickly. Like you're forced to engage with the scary thing. See, I feel that way about movies, though, is because in video games, I have the power to take away the fear. In a movie, the only way to take away the fear is to not watch it. And like, I can't fucking do that. That sucks. I think that the video game gives the player the power to confront the fear head on and then kill it with like a rake. Even in a video game where you're not allowed to kill. Oh, you know what? Well, I mean, if we're talking like chilled, like horror books, like, yeah, of course, scary stories to tell in the dark scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I'm a fucking millennial. What do I look like to you? In my 20s? Read any splatterpunk slop books? Nah, I've been in my Stephen King arc for a little bit. Reading Blood Meridian took me a lot longer than I thought it would. And so the last month and a half, I've read Carrie, Salem's Lot, The Shining, The Stand, a little bit of Cujo, but dropped it. Firestarter, half of Pet Sematary, and The Talisman. Am I forgetting one? I might be forgetting one in there. But about 7 books from Steve is King to try to make up for Blood Meridian fucking, like, you know, taking so long because I had to fully digest it. No, I dropped Pet Sematary. Tommy Knockers? No, I'm doing bibliography by release date. Did you like Blood Meridian? What are your thoughts? They say he'll never die. They say he's always here. Blood Meridian is a book where I think people should read it once. It's a depressing, horrible, awful affair, and I'm glad I read it. And I will never read it again. It's definitely not a fun read, but it is a read. My real problem, I guess my biggest problem with Blood Meridian is I wasn't, even though I slowed down and tried to invest myself in it, I wasn't super invested in it still. But it was fucked up. Yeah, Glanton goes splat. Yeah, true. I wasn't super into it. I'm not really into cowboy stories. I keep whirling back to fantasy because that's my genre. Fantasy books are my slime. They are my genre. They are my bread and butter. It's my favorite thing to read. If it's not fantasy, I have a bit of a harder time digesting it in general, but that's just because of my inexperience in other genres. Yes, Donkey. I'm not texting you back, Donkey. Are you going to tell me that you are making waffles, Donkey? I'm here to wash, not to talk vibe. I respect that. Thank you, Donkey. You like the Black Company books? I did. Yeah, Glenn Cook. It's been a while since I read them. Malazan Book of the Fallen, Black Company. Black Company's on my reread list soon. Malazan is also on my reread list soon. I'm going to wait until the second new book before I get back into Brando Sando. But I like Black Company. It was a good read. I read it back in, college, high school, around there. Read these Stephen Baxter books. I don't know that author. Off the top of my head. Tip of the tongue. What are your thoughts on the Castlevania series? Like, just in general? I like Aria Sorrow, Symphony of the Night. I like the RPG. The more RPG-esque ones are my favorites. I don't like the NES ones. You put an NES or a Super Nintendo in front of me, mostly NES. I don't care. Couldn't be fucked. I would rather drag my dick through broken glass than play any NES game. But I like the one where you could, like, kill enemies and get their power. That was on, like, the DS. I just hate the NES as a console. You read the Halo books? I didn't like them. They lacked the flavor the games had. I remember liking Project Harvest and Fall of Reach. But no, that's something you'd have to get a hold of James for that, my roommate. He loves those books. He's a big Halo head. What about SNES? SNES is fine. They got like Chrono Trigger and SNES has one game. You ever look into the Vampire Hunters D series? No pressure if you haven't, just curious. On my list still, dog. I do remember that conversation we had months back on stream about it. I did put it on my wish list. So at some point, yes. I'm just, I'm trying to be in my fucking enlightenment period right now. Like, Link to the Past? No. Dog shit. Fuck you, actually. Wrong. Maybe make a good video game, Miyamoto. Come on. This is bait. I'm sorry. Earthbound? Yeah, Earthbound. More like fucking... I played Undertale. Who gives a shit? Yeah, Earthbound, more like bound for the fucking toilet, am I right? Dr. Mario, why he not save me? Favorite Zelda game? Fucking none of them. I think they're all shit. Majora's Mask. Followed by, I don't know, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But also, I don't know, I like Undertale a lot. I mean, I respect it. At some point, I gotta play Earthbound and see, like, the initial, like, inception of it. I guess, the DNA of Undertale. Fucking video essay, 8 hours long. Never played Earthbound, though. The SNES is a console that I completely and utterly missed out on because at the time that kids were playing the SNES, I was baby. And when I played video game, I played on the Game Boy. Unless your grandma stole it for pinball. Grandma and mom, remember, they were competitive about it. I had to deal with that twice in my life. My grandma and my mother being hyper competitive about Pokemon pinball. It's like a curse that follows me. Hypothetical, if you had to replace Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy as VAs in Shrek, who would you choose? Timothée Chalamet and Timothée Chalamet. I'm thinking of an all Timothée Chalamet cast Shrek. He's real hot right now, so if we go 100% Timothée Chalamet, all Timothée Chalamet Shrek, I think that all Timothée Chalamet Shrek, it might be good. Shrekemet Malame, yeah, exactly. You get it. They should have had the Dune Worm in Shrek. Shrek should have found one of those fucked up doors like in Nightmare Before Christmas, and it lead him into Dune, and then he has to wear the slip suit. Can you imagine, still suit, sorry. Could you imagine Shrek in the motherfucking still suit from Dune? Containing all his goo directly for him. He'd be 99% efficient, especially pertaining to his goo. It'd look funny with it. Oh, he'd have to have a special still suit helmet for his ears. You're right. We should put Shrek in Warhammer 40k as one of the orcs. He should be an orc commander. Brendan played the Gunk win. Oh yeah, the Gunk is a game, huh? Nah, in my off time lately, I've just been playing fucking Gunfire Reborn. I downloaded it for streams, and then I accidentally put like 20 hours into it in my own time, and I'm like, nah, this isn't for Chad, this is for me. I think I like that one more than RoboQuest. It's been a problem, dude. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna start going through some Warhammer books. I'm gonna be on my Stephen King kick for a little while here. I'm on my Clown in the Cornfield shortcut, and then I'll be on my Stephen King shit for a little bit longer. Start on the Infinite and Divine. Buddy, you don't know how I work. I'm going to Google bibliography release date, and then I'm just going to pick books. You don't control the ways in which I consume this shit. I'm going to just do bibliography Warhammer books and then just start at the beginning. The amount of turds that I'm going to like pull out from out the ground, incredible. I'm going to learn Warhammer so that I can put every Warhammer fan in their place. The only reason I'm going to learn Warhammer is so that I can know more about Warhammer than Warhammer fans. And then dissect it bit by bit and tell you why it sucks. No. Yeah, you know that fun you have with that thing you like? I'm doing this specifically so that it ruins your fun. No, I'm kidding. I'm doing this out of spite. I'm going to look at bibliography, and then I'm going to pick and choose. You're going to put Henry Cavill in his place? No, he's fucking Superman. What the fuck? Why you want me to fuck with Superman? Brendan, we know it sucks. There's nothing you'd say that'll break our spirits. We're fucking feral. You say that, man, but I've read the Alien books, so I see how bad it can actually be. You have not seen depressing, like, side fiction until you've read the Alien books, because there is no hope there. They gave me a window, a lens into how bad writing can be. And they didn't even have to do it hard because all of them are based off of comics anyway. A lot of them are comic book adaptations. So it shouldn't have been that hard, and yet they still fuck it up. Alien get pregnant. Well, actually, Alien make jelly. In one of the Alien books, there's alien jelly. It's not going to be too clean. Oh, no. I'm not re-dirtying this shit. Shut the fuck up, donkey. If Shrek is mad at me, he can grow the fuck up and dirty it himself. Easier to dirty the place than it is to clean the place. Warhammer Fantasy had a blackface faction at one point. No, I know it's dire down there in the pits. Warhammer fans, when they think they're deep in the pit, and I get down in there and I grab a shovel and I say, start digging, boys. 3 Warhammer fans are in a pit, they're arguing. I come down in a ladder and a shovel and I just start digging. I'm like, all right, guys, come on, keep digging. What? No, this is as far as, no, it goes further. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. It's gonna go further. You best start believing in Warhammer books. You're in one. Oh shit. Am I a servo skull? That'd be awesome. Is reality just a dream? That when my servo skull is working and active, my mind is at a different place? Is that the... Are you gonna cave and rate 40k or fantasy? I don't know, man. I'm just gonna look up some slop, basically. I haven't decided yet. We're not at that phase yet. I won't know until I'm done with my Stephen's King. There's Warhammer Kids books, like a pre-YA thing. I'm not worried about my learning level, man. I'm just excited to read Warhammer books. Especially ones where, like, anytime I see a Warhammer book out there in the world, I can smell some pseudo-intellectual slime on it. So I'm really excited for some dumb motherfucker to bust out the thesaurus and to just start fucking spouting slime. Verily, I scried through the veil. Fucking sniff it out. That's the Ian Watson books. Yeah. There's no pseudo-intellectualism in them, LMAO. They're just goofy action 90% of the time. You have no idea. What is goofy action? I get it. Goofy action. I know. When he spends 200 words describing how light comes through a window. Oh, buddy. Have you read the fantasy book King wrote? I read that as a kid, The Dragon King or whatever. He takes 3 pages to describe how a character eats boogers. You have no idea how dire it can get. You have no clue. 3 full pages of booger eating action. Like that was necessary. Peak, I'm afraid. I'll figure it out. You gotta stop recommending stuff. You little freaks are like, ooh, Brendan, my hobby. Me, the indomitable Brendaniel. I don't care. No. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Any recommendation you make right now, I'm not going to remember in like the 6 months when I start doing this. Oh, you got to have 3D printer resin, boss. I know. I'm going to start 3D printing minifigures. At this point, it's probably fucking cheaper to 3D print them than fucking buy them in the store. Shit. It is? What a dire hobby, dude. Oh my god. Bless your hearts. I didn't know how dire it was out there for Warhammer fans. Maybe the most oppressed, hobbyists in the entire world, actually. Do you think that Shrek puts a towel down when he fucks, or does he just let the bed get all soggy? How much do you think he's spraying, though? And also, bed sog, duh. He's a fucking yogurt. Of course he's just letting the bed get soggy. He doesn't care about proper aftercare either. He won't even give Fiona a Gatorade after they fuck. You think that Shrek gives a damn about proper aftercare? He wants to stew in that shit. Why are you gorping in my swamp? He'd be super sweaty. He'd be miserable. He's fucking Shrek, dude. He's a boger. How many figurine jars would Shrek have? None. He has the eyeball jar. Do the Brett, Brendan. Oh, you got me. Oh, it's me, Shrek. Bungled again. That's me doing Brendaniel jokes at a con. That's me.
Do the roar.
What?
Do the roar.
The what? Huh?
Do the roar. Do the roar.
Where would you rank Shrek in the tier list of worst smelling fictional characters? Buddy, there's a lot of Cronenbergian horror movies that are gonna beat Shrek on that fucking list. Yeah, not even top 1,000. There are far too many stinky characters for Shrek to break the top 1,000. Shrek, I think, has, like, unk smell. He's got, like, that fucking, like, hard day at the construction job kind of smell. He's got that fucking, like, piss jar smell. That B.O. Supreme. But he doesn't smell like rotten meat. And you're gonna have to contend with a lot of rotten meat to crack the stinkiest character rankings. Yeah, he got that unk funk. Yeah, true. Yeah, think about every necromorph ever. That's the... Wouldn't it be fucked up if necromorphs from Dead Space didn't even smell like death? What if they smelled like fucking potpourri? What if they smelled like fucking potpourri? What if the marker made like a gland that made you smell really nice? Like saccharine and sweet. What would aliens smell like? Like a freshly opened refrigerator. Like a brand new refrigerator. I think I got that one on the nose. I think an alien would smell like a brand new refrigerator. Pranking fictional characters by how I think they would smell. Where would you take an alien on a date if Shelby didn't exist? For a first date, honestly, I'm kind of a big, like, enjoy a little walk guy. I don't know, because, I've been with my wife for 12 years. But I'm definitely a take a walk on the first date and talk kind of guy. I don't want food involved. I don't want movies, because movies, like, what's the fucking point of a first date being a movie? That's stupid. Yeah, it's a shared experience, but I'm like a walk guy. Not overtly crazy. Maybe get, like, a cup of coffee. Take the Dorbus out for like a little walk in the park. Hiking? No, not hiking. You don't want to be sweaty on a first date. Best first date, I think, is walking. Either in a park or like through a nice like historic district. Walking and talking. I think an alien would love going to Taco Bell on the first date. Yeah, because they would love the fucking smell of the fetid meat. There we go.
This tastes like home.
It'd be like that shit. Fuck. Ugh. If you go to the park, then everyone is going to interrupt your picnic. Nah, guess what? Alien? Pff, privacy bubble. Didn't think about that, did you? Halo bubble shield, huh? And also, it wouldn't be a picnic. It'd be a walk. You trying to fucking catch me in the, oh my God, is that an alien? Type shit, aren't you? Yeah, I feel like you're trying to get me to fucking, oh my God, is that a fucking alien out there in the real? No, that wouldn't happen. Privacy bubble. Some banana, son of milk, it's won't air. Son of money, don't have but we're in love, something funny, can't stop thinking about. So she says that she wants a sandwich. So I go get her a sandwich, and it's bad. She doesn't really like that sandwich, so I throw away the sandwich. I don't know I don't remember the lyrics to Accidentally in Love. Counting crows more like counting sesame seeds off the fucking buns from the burger I gave her. So she says she really want a hot dog. So I get her a swamp corn dog. What disease would be stepping in this Shrek swamp give you? Tinnitus. Fucked up. But you gotta remember, Shrek's is magic. And it all started with the Big Bang Bang. Leonard and Sheldon were there, and so was Raj and the other one. Yeah, you're welcome. That's the... Why you gotta put that in my head? Howard is a member of the Brendaniel community. You can't just the other one him? Yeah, too bad. Get other one. Oh, the Potion Factory. Dude, this kind of looks like the Rainbow Factory from... Somebody out there just 1,000 yards stared when I said that. I can feel it from all the way over here. I could feel it. It was me having my catcher in the rye moment. Kill Brendaniel. Yeah, this is what happens when you read Clown of the Cornfield, actually. It's a subliminal message to kill me. Can we ban Warhammer chat for the Warhammer one just for funsies? Nah, I'll just ignore it. That's rude. That's your hobby. I shouldn't make fun of your hobby. Me when the Mechanius is adept. Oh! Me when I can't pay my rent, but it's okay because Nana's getting put into the Dreadnought, so... I mean, everything's gonna work out okay. Thank goodness Grandma can make me her famous strawberry crumble. She makes it a lot bigger now on account of the fact they put her in the Dreadnought. You should make fun of your hobby, that's all you do. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that I make fun of your hobbies the same way that I make fun of my own hobbies, which is, it comes from a place of banter, not from a place of evil. I do it lovingly, like I smile and I go... I say that because Warhammer fans are so fucking stupid, they don't understand satire, so... Dance, stop thinking about love. Know your baby. Son is in the money, son in love. Love's as a medicine. Me who spent $1,300 on an AdMech army. Honestly, fair. You know, slop your slime. Your money is yours to use as you like it. Spend it on the things you enjoy. Mortgage your home for a Warhammer skeleton army. That Skaven Rattling Gunner? $400? Babe, you need that. That's worth way more than rent. Should have spent $1,300 on a crummy pail of water, I'm gonna say. Skaven, I think, is the only thing that could ever probably get me into Warhammer because I just love that they're fucking rats. I don't know if anything can get me into Warhammer 40k, but fantasy, I do like the idea of just fucked up rat dudes. They're cool, I like them. Fucked up rat dudes. That's about it. How about Blood Bowl? Buddy, I fucking hate football. It's not about the fact that it's like Warhammer. I don't hate Blood Bowl because it's Warhammer. I hate Blood Bowl because it's football. It's the closest I could ever get to football with Wizards, but I do not like football. That's why I'm the unrelatable streamer. I'm the unrelatable streamer because I do not like sports, and I don't pretend to like sports, and I'm not going to sit here and try to make you like me if you like sports. I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend that I respect sports. I don't like sports. But you know what? If you like sports, fucking go. Sport your sport. Enjoy your football, your baseball, your basketball, your hockey, your curling. Unless something really funny happens, I just don't care about sports. I don't like sports either, so relatable. I know. What's the Brendaniel approved sport? You know what is a cool sport to watch? Fucking none of them. I don't know. Fights on the field. When dudes get really angry in like a baseball game or a football game and they just start beating the shit out of each other. Brendan's standing in the back with his sports shirt saying, "Go team, score the point." If I do that, 10 would fucking kill me. 10 loves football, and I love how passionate 10 gets about football. Like, I respect the hell out of it, and I will never call it sports ball because I'd be dead in the ground. And I respect the hell out of that. Calling football sports ball is like calling Pokemon Pokemans. I get it. Brendan, this stream, that's rude. I shouldn't make fun of your hobbies. Also, Brendan, yeah, no, true. I am a multifaceted individual. I am a rubber band ball, and every rubber band is like a hypocrisy. I don't worry about it. That's human, babe. That's human, babe. That's being human, babe. I am the hypocrisy. I don't worry about it. And you know what? If I learn new information and I change my mind, I change my mind. Opinion isn't fact, and opinion is want to change. One day, maybe when I'm older, maybe when I'm a real adult, maybe I'll like football. Maybe one day when I grow up, I'll like football or something, but I don't, so. But I respect the hell out of my friends that like football, because you know what? That's all theirs. That's their hobby, and it's a special space, and I don't need to intrude or try to fuddy-duddy it. You gotta be aware when you're being a fuddy-duddy about something. I'm a fuddy-duddy about very specific things, and usually it's not from a place of like, oh yeah, this fucking blows. It's usually for jokes. Or gaslighting. Which, in my opinion, is the same thing. He said fuddy-duddy? I do. Elmer Fuddy, he fucking duddy, and then he has sex with a grilled cheese sandwich. What? Elmer Fuddy, he duddy when he fucked that grilled cheese sandwich. Here's a crazy thing. You can just say words. And the people who have the relevant information will get it. Other people won't get it. You can just say words. That's what's awesome about free will. There's no rules that say you can't even make up your own words. Just be careful. If you make up your own words, you may accidentally make a slur. Or tread over a slur that you previously didn't know about. I was surprised after going through the Looney Tunes show, how many, there are like 3 bangers, and then all of the other merry melodies fucking suck. Yeah, we talking about slurs? Yeah, you ever seen the Lorax? They got one slur in there. Fucking boomed again. Gotcha. Shut up. Shut up. I hate so much that got me. Why, you know where you are. I don't. At any point, I could accidentally say your activation phrase. Like Brendan, would you drink a mysterious liquid if an old man in a full wizard outfit gave it to you? 100%. Yeah. No, mysterious liquid immediately given upon me? Yeah, I'll drink it 100%. It's just gonna be fucking blood. Nothing will get me. Somebody replying blueberry pie. You like Key and Peele, don't you, Squidward? You watch Keanu on Blu-ray and DVD? You watch Corridor Digital videos? Are those in your YouTube history? Or I get that reference. I understood that reference. Who are Corridor Digital? It's okay. Freddie Wong is in that video, so I was shot in the dark. Don't worry about it. What if it was in a bleach jug, but he said it currently wasn't bleach? It depends on how mysterious the old man is, guys. Like, if he's just a guy at, like, the Walmart, no. But if he's, like, full-on, like, I am the mysterious old man in a wizard robe, and he's floating an inch off the ground, I don't care if he's fucking with me or trying to kill me. I mean, you take your shot. But then stop trying to psychomantis us. You like playing Football Simulator, don't you? You're playing Kenshi right now, aren't you? You're second monitoring Mountain Blade Warband right now, aren't you? Michigan Report from Hell for the PS2, huh? Old Germavods, huh? How those treating you? Me? Your powers are weak, old man. I'm trying to think of, okay, buddy, put the Simpsons classic rewatch in the bag. Okay, buddy, put the King of the Hill rewatch in the bag. Okay, buddy, put the Slow Horses on Apple TV in the bag. What am I second monitor playing right now? Bossman, 3 guesses. Minnesota Fats. Lee Carvella's putting challenge. Binding of Isaac. I'm probably wrong on all 3. The first 2 were jokes. The third one was a real shot. Did I get you? It'd be great if I got you. You actually got it? Thought so. I may not know what everybody in chat is doing, but I do. There are a couple individuals where I just know, so I'm not going to be able to get everybody. Like, fuck, what are you're going to go see a movie with your sister tomorrow? What, oh, you're going to go see Thunderbolts with your sister tomorrow? Like, that's how psychics work. You just cold read people. I'm proud can't get me, chatter. Okay, buddy, put the shiny hunting in the bag. Shot in the dark. It's all about the shots in the dark. I'll give you 3 guesses what video game I'm playing, but you only need 1. Nope, sorry, Brendan. Okay, just put the car repair videos in the bag. It's the game. Oh, Doom. You're playing Doom. Duh. Oh, Oblivion remaster. Right. No, I forgot. Right, you're an Oblivion head. I don't remember everything. My cold reads are sometimes real cold. Missed again, bungled again. See, it's not a process. There are some chatters who are very, very careful with what they release. It's like a homeless man with a shotgun right now, just spraying everywhere. Okay, plays Warframe, Raven team leader, motherfucker. I got your number, motherfucker. I got Zaffy's number like I got Roach's number. I've been here long enough, but I'd still be surprised if Brendan got anything on me. Nurcon, I know you like VTubers. Because you've talked about it before in some context. I think you've mentioned shiny hunting in the past, so it may be some Pokemon thing. Could be a little bit of Pokemon. Could be a game like Tales of Zestiria, you know, just shots in the dark for that. Could be some JRPG slime, could be Dragon Quest 11. Thinking about maybe like a shiny hunting? Damn, maybe I crossed a wire somewhere. Please stop saying a shot in the dark. I've been hit 4 times like Frankie Muniz. Yeah. You got a Blu-ray DVD on your shelf right now? You got a Blu-ray DVD on your shelf right now of Herbie Fully Loaded? Not a JRPG. Okay, that cuts out an entire genre. I'm trying to think, honestly. It's tough. I want to see if I can get one. What the fuck is Herbie? Herbie Fully Loaded. I've been here pretty consistently. What have you got on me, boss man? Check your TF2 hours. Check your TF2 inventory. I took your unusual hat. Shot in the dark, hitting one chatter 16 times without mercy who isn't even the target. You already called me out. I'm not getting killed on stream again. Yeah, because I have you written down in my mind as Lancer Artist. I do not own an unusual hat. Get fucked. That's okay. I already sold the childhood Pokemon cards out of your closet, so you can check the box. It's underneath those comic books your uncle gave you. It's all about cold reads, man. The more you let me cold read, the closer I get. It's just process of elimination. That's my favorite part, though, about hyper-specific cold reads, though, because, like, if you get it first try right away, oh, you feel so good. I don't think I've really talked too much about my specific likes. Chipples, I bet you like the Please Stop Talking podcast. The easiest one of the fucking books. Dude, no fucking way. Mind freak. I'm the type of person where if you let information slip, I'll lock it in my mind forever. Honestly, my one fact about Nurcon I have in my head is that they like VTubers or they watch VTubers. Zaffy's really easy. Anything on me? I know you like Warhammer. I mean, that's fucking easy. I know you spent $1,300 in Warhammer, which means you're either an IT or an engineer, maybe in STEM. I'd say with like a 70% assurance. I'm probably wrong on that one, but I think that's about, since you've already let loose that you spent about $1,300 on Warhammer, that means that it's likely that you work in a field. Former IT? Yeah, got him. You have any info on me? You watched a lot of Game Grumps as a kid? I guess I can't, that's the problem is you can only hold so much information in your head. Are Warhammer figs not part of a Lockheed Martin signing bonus? Dude, it always amazed me how much my one of my assistant managers at GameStop would straight up just spend his entire Army paycheck. His entire Marines paycheck, all the money he got from the Marines, all of it on Warhammer. Instead of like buying a lifted truck, all of it went to Warhammer. Yeah, my guess for if I know you spent money on Warhammer, my 3 guesses are engineer, IT, or military/former military. If you've actually bought figures, those are my 3 guesses. But I have kind of archetypes in my head, and not everybody fits in the archetype. I'm oftentimes surprised by people. Sometimes I try to cover like a wide, I try to cast a wide net. All the former military folks I know spend all their excess money on guns. True. But how online are they? You have a bunch of 40K minis and I've never touched any of those fields. Yeah, but Rue, you are an outlier. You live in Japan. Like, I get that a lot. Yeah, I can't fit you in an archetype. You're too unique as an individual. That's right. Every motherfucker who I can read, you are not unique. You are not safe. We've tricked Brendan into giving his views on chat. No, I remember certain things. I have a selective memory. Really, I will remember something if I can use it to own you later. What archetype am I, Mr. Streamer? Real freak? An olive eater? Definitely you own a blage, maybe? I don't know if you own a blage, but I'm like 90% sure you have a blage. I'm 90% sure there are at least 10 people in this chat who have a blage. Sorry, I say that wrong. How is it pronounced again? I don't have one, but I want one bad. Fair. Blowhigh, right, blowhigh. I'm 90% certain there are 10 chatters who have a blowhigh, and 3 of them it's stolen valor. What is that? I mean, if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you get it. What is it? IKEA shark. I just pronounced it blahaj. See, it's blowhigh though. Yeah, me going into your Spotify. What are you listening to there? Fucking fentanyl? Nice, me too. I just had to reinstall my fucking Spotify because apparently I've been using a 5-year-old version of Spotify somehow, and I've been getting away with it for a while until today. And now it works so well, and the shuffle actually works, and I'm genuinely surprised that it was just I was using a dog shit app. Or if you used to listen to fentanyl, it would make me too much of a stereotype. But they got a song called Katamari. Would you rather? Is it okay if you listen to fentanyl if a cis guy tells you fentanyl's pretty cool, or is it worse? Let me hit you with the actually fentanyl's pretty tight. I'm gonna need you to clock out for me, boss. God bless. It might be worse. Of course it's worse. That's the joke. Me when you got the joke. That's the. I remember the race car carpet. Every millennial be like, race car carpet, plastic castle, race car carpet, plastic castle, Pokemon Star War, race car carpet, plastic castle, belly washers, bug juice. They need to make a Dark Soul game specifically for millennial nostalgia. That's the bug juice? You ain't never had bug juice? I fucking love a little thing of bug juice. The plastic castle with the little cannon that fired the little meatball, the little stone meatball. Oh. Never had that shit. Belly washers? Oh, you don't know about belly washers? I've talked about it before on stream. I don't know how you missed out on that one. Belly washers were like a really dog shit drink that you could get. That had like a toy or like not even a toy. It had like a popular cartoon character on the top. Remember the pirate ship? Oh, with the little plastic skeletons? Yeah. I am a millennial. I don't care how much you make fun of millennial nostalgia as a millennial. You are a millennial, you will fall for it, just as many have fallen before you. The siren song of nostalgia, you are not immune to it. You have the Scooby-Doo board game as a kid? No. I had a Pokemon board game. I had the Scooby-Doo alarm clock. I'm a Zoomer and I fall for it often. Zoomers when they see a picture of SpongeBob. Oh, millennials when they see a picture of SpongeBob. Oh. For me, it's Adventure Time. Fair. I mean, Adventure Time came out when I was like in high school. I think I liked Flapjack and Chowder more at the time because I was really into like the uniqueness of those. And Adventure Time was also plenty unique, but something really, the disgusting kind of like weirdness of Chowder and Flapjack really drew me in. Me bumping that SpongeBob Greatest Hits CD when I was 7. When I was 7, I had a Simpsons Sing the Blues CD and I would put it in the PS1 and just fucking rock out. I remember an episode of Chowder where he got big and round. There's a lot of episodes of Chowder where he gets big and round. It's a show about food. He's gonna get big and round. It's a show about food. He's gonna get big and round. The Pepto Chamber. This is where I go with my tummy hurty. True. They need to make a drink that tastes like Pepto, but it's not Pepto, so I could just sip that. We out here making Pepto cocktails. You drinking the juice? You like the juice? I like the juice. Is this still Shrek? Yeah, this is the Potion Factory from Shrek 2. Never had Pepto, but it tastes like bubblegum. Oh, Pepsi Bismol. You're right. Pepsi Bismol would go hard, just like when I made Smepsi when I was a kid. Would not make Smepsi now. Smepsi, yeah. It's Smarties and Pepsi. It's Smepsi, I don't know. Every pizzeria owner is waiting for that dumb fuck Dave Portnoy to come in and be like, fuck, I hope he doesn't ruin my business by saying, this slice sucks. This slice, that's not a good slice. You can tell by the way I've had 50,000 pizzas. What does Portnoy even do? I don't know, man. Fund podcasts? Is that the... Eat pizza? Say all pizza is dog shit? My thing is, I don't trust somebody who uses a point rating system. It's 1 through 10. If you start getting into the points, like the 0.8, 0.6, 0.5, you're a hack. When you're rating that shit out of 100, I don't fucking trust you. 10 and 5, whatever. Maybe I'll give it to you a little bit. But out of what is essentially out of 100, fuck you. Nobody has the capacity to be able to rate something out of 100. 1 through 10 is easy. It's right there. What if it's a mix between a 7 and 8? Then fucking choose. Pick a lane. Is it a 7 or is it an 8? That's the great thing about the 10 rating system for things. Fuck you, pick a lane. Brendan is calling out Joe's Hungry. I'm calling out everybody who uses a 100-point rating system. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in a 100-point rating system. Rating systems in general are bullshit. So why even add more to the bullshit to make it seem like it matters more? Somebody else's 5 isn't your 5. Somebody can say, this pizza's a fucking 3. You have it? Best pizza you ever fucking had. You love that fucking pizza. I think if you use a 100-point rating system, you suck. I don't respect your opinion on things. Maybe bust out the 0.5 every once in a while is fine. But if you're like, yes, I've had a pizza slice. I remember a pizza slice 3 years ago on a cold, dusky afternoon. This pizza slice was a 7.3. The snow was falling from beyond the sky. Now as I sit here in front of my fetid meal, eating this pizza slice here in front of me, I would have to say it's a 7.35. The pepperoni is crisp, like an autumn evening. Fuck you. Numbers is bullshit anyway, motherfucker. You can't objectively rate something that is really it's a 1 or 2. Is it good or bad? But I'll take a 10 system. And I think if you go beyond the 10 system, you try too hard. All ratings are subjective. The content of the review is important. Doing it out of 1 and 100 is just fake. You're a phony. I'm fucking Family Guy. You're playing on the piano and pressing the fucking button. You're a phony.
I see the delicate substance of this slice of pizza is exactly what I need on a cold winter morning with a cup of hot, steamy coffee. I will give this one an 8.37248. It's not as good as a pizza I had one sunny afternoon in my mother's sunroom, sipping on mulled wine in my brown loafers.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Once run an essay review for a film course on a Star Trek episode and teacher docked marks for not using a 100-point system. That's the only thing the 100-point system should be used for, is grades. You can't boil down subjectivity and objectivity into a fucking number. Yet people will. And a 1 through 10 system, I begrudgingly accept it. It makes sense to me. I don't agree with it, but I get it. You go beyond 10, fuck you. I think you're buying into too much of your own hype if you go to a 100 system. I give this bit a 4. Fair. I think we are far too into life in general to kind of meander about within the, you only gave this pizza 7.4. You only gave this mulled wine a 3. 3.34897 repeating. Oh, jeez. I guess I'm going to have to kill my dad. I like when a rating system constantly changes so it doesn't matter. Yeah, true. Well, I like making up fake like rating and ranking and reviewing videos. I'm going to get back into it at some point. It's just fun to do. All you got to do is tell a joke and then give a number. Doesn't even matter. It's that easy to do. You just tell a joke and give a number. You just by God, hope that joke is funny. 80% of Brendan's review videos? Yeah, because those videos are made because I think the number rating system is stupid. Like the Scooby-Doo video or the monster dating video, I think numbers are stupid. So taking away their power by making fun of them is better. And then seeing people actually get mad because I gave a Minecraft block that they like a lower number is just also icing on the cake. It's fucking funny. Most people don't understand those videos are jokes. No, because they've been watching like people with fucking post a Hammerhead. They've been watching Hammerhead style people go, yeah, so I just saw Novocaine in theaters. And Jack Quaid, he had a mighty good presence in the movie, but overall quite lackluster. Gonna have to give this one a 4.378294864344927 out of 10. Like the episode of Family Guy that I watched recently wasn't as good as some of the other ones. And like, dog, I'm gonna have to give this one like a 4.89724389444555556. Okay. And here's the thing. When it comes to a number rating system, 90% of it is pulling it out of your ass anyway. I give this one a broken marriage out of 10. I give this one 2 smelly feet out of 10. Guy who rates movies, but he uses a foot scale. Is that the Yeah, the awesome thing about Schenectady, New York is it really made me fucking feral. So I'm going to have to give that one 2 stinky feet wearing used thigh-high socks out of 10. It's a pretty high rating. Yeah, I watched this guy. He's got a lot of good... I like this guy a lot. I like his content, but like his review scale, I don't like it, man. It's just... it's the one thing I don't like about it. It's why does he have to use feet? I mean, his opinions are nuanced, and I agree with everything he says. Like, he's just like me for real. Aside from like the foot scale, I just... You know, at this point, I don't even think it's a joke because I went to his Twitter and it's all just him replying to pictures of feet with send me feet, send me pic now, send me pic now. And it's crazy because you think he'd like Tarantino because of the feet stuff, but he actually rates Tarantino's films kind of lower than you would think. Are we bringing back the foot topic back from today's PST? You know I work with sex therapists. I should posit them in you and Billy's questions. No. Don't actually. DMing Billy that right now. Horrifying the emails we'll get. I'm going to get an email. So, about your father. Email with the subject heading line. Tell me about your mom. They mostly just talk about polyamory these days. Oh, fair. Dread it, run from it. It's all the same. We will all return to Mormon. The whole world's a polycule. You're just fucking in it. That goes hard. No, it doesn't. That does not go hard. Shut the fuck up. That's the shit you hear in a student film. She had legs for days on account of the fact she was a centipede. I don't know where that came from. I had a vivid image of like a hard-boiled detective in black and white doing his monologue. Oh, dude, Max Payne for bugs. Fuck! You ready? We got Paper Mario for bugs. When do we get Max Payne for bugs? Maybe we're all part of a polycule. God's polycule. Buddy, stay out of the nunnery already. Stop giving the nuns vapes, please. To be a nun is to be God's wife, so please stop making them vape. Max Payne, but other people can hear his monologues. I was standing in front of the cold lake. I remember when I used to vacation here with my wife. You guys fucking hear that? Where the fuck is that coming from? It was a slow day today. Not a lot of people were at the beach on account of the fact it was winter. What? Hello? Hey, do you hear that? When are they going to bring back Max Payne and ruin it forever? I think Remedy's been working on a Max Payne 1 and 2 reboot, dog. Like, remake. I think that's on their list. I don't know if it got canceled or if they're still working on it, but I believe they're working on it. They got approval from Rockstar. Remasters, right. Yeah, they got approval from Rockstar to do remasters. Plus, like, technically, Max Payne is kind of part of the Alan Wake universe. Not 3, but 1 and 2 definitely. We need a Bully remaster, honestly. You'll get a Monkey's Paw Curls. Enjoy a Bully remaster, but it's by the guys who did the GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas ones. They did not learn their lesson. Max Payne 3 still went hard, though. Max Payne 3 went hard in a different direction. I think I still liked it, but I missed, like, the Twin Peakiness of it. It was good, but it didn't have the kind of Sam Lake slime. Rather watch paint dry than play a game by them, honestly. Honestly, yeah, right now you're watching paint be cleaned, so I get it. Loving the Electro Swing? You're right, I should skip this one. For somebody who indulges in cringe often, I'm surprised I never had an Electro Swing phase. I had an I was an Electro Swing guy for a little bit, and then I woke up one day, I put on Caravan Palace, and I went, I don't like this anymore. And then I turned it off. Is it bad that I like Electro Swing and ska? Nah, I mean, like whatever you want. I don't hate Electro Swing. I'm like, meh, I don't want to listen to it. Billy hates Electro Swing, right? Yeah. But I stopped liking Electro Swing before I, even met Billy, so sometimes you wake up and the things you like are, you feel different. You're changed. Brendaniel listens to Lone Digger for the plot. Me when let's go. Yeah, no. Never heard that song. Don't know what that is. That's the Benny Hill theme? Oh, no. Benny Hill theme is... Electro Swing is mom music to me? That's crazy. But then again, Korn is mom music to me. Korn, Puddle of Mud, Mudvayne. Waiting, God, there's a kid out there who's like, what are you listening to? The Undertale soundtrack? Man, my mom listens to that. What the fuck, dude? Ew. Put on the Costco Guys rap album. Gotta be a kid out there. Undertale is mom music to them. Did the Pope bring Undertale to heaven? No, they didn't bury him with it. Somebody said Sleep Token is Gen Z Imagine Dragons, and I don't know how to feel about that. Imagine Dragons is millennial Nickelback. Nickelback is Gen X the Beatles. There will always be one. There will always be one band that everybody's like, whoa, this is awesome, and they're popular. But then there will be people who are like, God, this sucks. Why do anybody listen to this? That was insanely angry. You know what I mean? The aura. They have the same aura. Dude, if the Beatles were all alive today, making songs, they would be in League of Legends. Sing that new song. Yeah, sing that new song. All right. Go to the middle lane. It's really, really cool. Then we go and gank some guys and we take them to school. I love playing Yosuke. He is very neat. I don't know anything else about League of Legends feet. I did. Yeah, me when I Zug, I don't know. If all the Beatles were alive today. Oh, I'm quite fond of Skibbity Toilet. Ringo, what do you mean you're quite fond of Skibbity Toilet? I like it when the little guy pops out of the toilet head. Oh, John Lennon, what do you think? I'm too busy working on my Black Templar army. What are you doing, Ringo? Oh, I'm moving me SpongeBob Funko Pops around. I like them on this side of the room. Hey, we exported Nickelback fair and square, pushed them past the border and raised the worlds. Same with Justin Bieber. Oh, Canada, right. Dude, it's crazy how so many people are just like, man, why were full-grown adults really mad about Justin Bieber back in the day? And I'm just like, because he was a child and he was popular, and people were angry. Like, I don't... Motherfuckers were hearing whoa on the radio, and they were fucking smashing their dashboard. And then older women were being really fucking weird about Justin Bieber. Teenage girls like Justin Bieber, which made him cringe. Yep. I remember being in high school, and you'd go to school, and dudes would just be talking to me like, "Wish I could fucking kill Justin Bieber. I fucking hate that guy." And it's like, why are you so mad about a dude whose music you just turn your ears off, buddy? Look away from the screen. Then I realized those were guys who had girlfriends and were really mad that when they hung out with their girlfriends wanted to listen to Justin Bieber. Oh, do you remember when he died on CSI? Nope. That's like a CSI and Law and Order, aside from Clips. That's one of the like dad and mom slop shows that I just genuinely I never absorbed it. Looks like it's game's over for you. Looks like this time, Sans, the skeleton from Undertale, you're the one who's gonna have a bad time. Dun 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 dun. Is that the bit, basically? Is Logan the forest one? I like that there's the boxing one and the forest one. That's... Eternally, their fucking legacy will always be the boxing one and the forest one. They both box, I thought? Yeah, but, like, I don't care about Logan Paul's boxing. The forest one is way more important. Thought they were the same person until now? No. There's two of them. Oh, sir, I'm checking the radar. Seems like there's two of them. Two of them? Yes, sir, and they're both drinking Prime. Oh. I love Prime because not even Logan Paul will drink that shit. That's the finding a podcast clip where it's revealed there's just water in his Prime bottle. Really good. There was a really good, I think, video that a fan took at wrestling of Randy Orton taking a swig of Prime and then being like, oh, this fucking sucks. I've tried Prime multiple times. It's indefensible. It sucks so bad. Are they still doing lunching stuff or is it over? I have no idea, dog. I haven't been keeping up with, I haven't tuned into dipshit radio recently, so I have no idea how people can drink Prime. That shit is chalky as fuck. I posit to you that as a kid, I drank belly washers. Do you know why? Because they were colorful and they had the Tasmanian tiger on them. Not because they were good. Tuned into dipshit radio and they weren't talking about you. You're going to lock that one in, aren't you? Oh, you said Prime? I thought you said crime. I thought you said you tried crime and it wasn't worth it. That is my experience trying to shoplift when I was a kid. I tried crime. Wasn't worth it. Took a thing of Pokemon cards into the Walmart bathroom. Put them back. Oh, it's accidentally shoplifted in Airhead. I've shoplifted accidentally before. Like, an employee forgot to scan something, right? I don't care in those instances. That's not on me. That is 100% on the retail employee who forgot to do it. They just gave me a freebie. Accidentally shoplifted. What are you, Marge Simpson? I am actually. I hate to be this guy, but I have to reveal it here on stream. I am Marge Simpson. I love Homer, my husband. He say do and he stub he toe. Where are your bunny ears? Lost them in the war. What if his name was Homer? What if her name was Marge? What if they had a son? His name it was Bart. And what if they had a daughter? And her name was Lisa. And what if they were the Simpsons? And they went out for pizza. No, not again. Every time I do it, every time I'm activated to do it, I get a little bit stronger. Oop. My brother was banned from Walmart because he and his friends were shoplifting. Later, he went into that store with my dad on Thanksgiving, and the manager had him arrested during the holiday. That's a plot line from The Simpsons. That's a Simpsons episode. They do that to Bart. Your brother is Bart. How does it feel realizing that your brother is Bart Simpson? Is it? Yeah, that's an actual Simpsons episode. Bart shoplifts, gets caught and banned, and then his family goes into that same store to try to get Christmas photos taken. Horrible realization. If Bart is your brother, that means you are Lisa. How do you feel about Bono? Bart brother or Homer dad? I'm not gonna lie, I already have a Bart brother, so... Which makes me the Lisa, I know, it's fine. I'll take it, I guess. Maggie Eraser, SMH? What? Are you saying that Maggie Eraser? What are you, some kind of David Lynch movie? Because you're talking about Eraserhead Baby. I don't...
I like the smallest Simpson the most. She's, really good.
-2. Okay, fair. How much more fucked up or more normal a person would you be if Homer was your father? Remember, if Homer is your dad, you would live in an adventurous family with a stable income. And that means that Marge would be your mom, meaning you have a stay-at-home mom who is always there for you. You have a dad and a stable income and a roof over your head permanently. I would kill for Homer to be my dad. Imagine if you went to school and you got to tell kids, my dad went to fucking space. He choke you? Not if I bad. He never choke Lisa. That's so fucking true. It's so fucking true. You think Homer dad would be nightmare? I think Homer dad would be blessing. Downside, I would be Lisa, but like, I could deal with that. Homer choked Bart because it's like, hello son, what did you do today? Gee, dad, I activated the torture nexus. Now there's 400,000 souls who will never receive, they'll never reach nirvana. Why, you little? You're already Lisa, theater kid. I know. I made my bed, I lie within it. Where my saxophone? Saxophone. Lisa's son or Smithers' daughter? Smithers' daughter. You got an in with Mr. Burns. When he dies, you have a rich son. I know it's basically like, oh, Smithers, you'll be buried with me. Not how that's gonna work. Smithers' daughter is playing the long con. Crazy that when Smithers grunts, he sounds like a lawnmower filled with mud. But you get a president with Lisa's son? Smithers' daughter. Comic book guy's son or Bumblebee man daughter? Oh, right, comic book guy has a wife now. Right, weird. Simpsons canon is all over the place. Yeah, that's right. Comic book guy has a fucking wife, he's married. Weird bit. But is Apu not in The Simpsons anymore? No, I think they just changed his voice actor. I don't think they killed Apu. No, he's gone? He's dead now? Oh, like Apu is gone now. I thought they just switched his voice actor. They fucking got him? Oh, God. Looking at Matt Groening's Twitter, yep. They put Apu in the meat grinder. Fuck, I want a theremin, but I only do one thing with it, probably, so it's not worth the $600. That's my problem, is I also really want to learn how to play a theremin and get a theremin. But I just know that I'd be in like a black suit in like mood lighting, with like dark sunglasses on for 8 hours a day, just chilling in my basement going, and I can't afford a hobby like that right now. Hobby like that, that's dedication. That's a good portion of your life you got to give to the theremin. Twin Peaks on, motherfucker? No, we're talking like 1950s to 1960s movies about aliens, motherfucker. Theremin streams win. When I buy one. Oh. I don't know why I'm doing that like an angry teen. Honey, please. You have to get ready. Your 3 p.m. theremin practice starts soon. Mom, stop it. I know, fuck. Don't play the theremin. I want to be a sandwich artist at the Subway. Fuck. All I want to do is make new kinds of sandwiches. Can't you fucking respect that? God, fuck. Theremin son, automaton daughter. No matter what you do, you're going to find some crusty ass socks. Either way, dread it and run from it. It does not matter. Either way, crusty socks under the fucking bed. I don't know why, but I just see it in my mind's eye. Jaw harp son or hurdy-gurdy daughter. And no matter what, there's gonna be a spittoon out front of my house filled with fucking chewing tobacco. Shit. I don't win this one either. Don't worry, Dad. I'm going to Jaw Harp Regionals. Awesome, son. You won? You're the #1 Jaw Harp player in the region? What'd you win? $50 Sizzlers gift card. Finally! Water cooler. Oh, I didn't clean the water cooler? What the fuck, dude? That's for coworker conversations. Like, you see that new series of Big Mouth they're coming out with? Pretty awesome. Pretty cool. I'm really excited that they're gonna have animals that fuck. How do you feel about it? Think it's gonna be awesome, or do you think it's gonna be fucking lame? What do you think about, you ever watch Breaking Bad? Why doesn't Walt just tell Hank that, like, Hank, I'll give you $1 billion meth dollars if you fucking give me a little kiss, you know? Haha. Like, what if it made out? Haha. Like, what if, you see Breaking Bad, if I was Jesse Pickman I would simply call Olimar back to the spaceship, and it'd be a lot easier that way. I don't know why he had to fight the cops and eat that guy. Walter should have kissed Mike Ehrmantraut, yeah. The fact that they didn't make out sloppy style crazy, kinda fucking lame. I'm just saying, yeah, Breaking Bad would be a lot more epic if it included my favorite thing, Old Man Yowie. I don't know, man, I get it, but it's just, you know, Breaking Bad's just not that good. No Old Man Yowie. And the Old Man Yowie that is there, pff, not even that good. Jeez. Walter and Jesse and Pigman would have gone crazy. Jesse, grab the apple. Hey, yo, Mr. White, big apple. Jesse, get the apple. Jesse, we need that big apple. We're making big apple pie, Jesse. Get apple, eat apple. Hey, yo, Mr. White, look at the monkey eating the orange at the zoo. Jesse, give me eat orange, I want to eat orange. Give me eat orange, I want to eat orange. Oh, Donkey really am hitting me with the, can you clean up my wife's house? Yeah, I see. There might be a couple of things in here that get your back up. Donkey fucked his wife on this pile of gold, right? Like, they fucked on the pile of gold, right? Shrek emerged from the swamp much like an Urukai. I'm not gonna lie to you. I read that at first, and my brain processed it as Shrek emerged from the swamp like Urkel. I thought, you know, you're right. Urkel did come out of the bog. Urkel coming out of the primordial ooze. The primordial ooze making a big sound behind him. Him being like,
Did I do that?
what the fuck you mean these orcs from Lord of the Rings? What are they? They say Urkel high? I don't get it, dude. Why do they know about family matters? Why are they pretending like Urkel they bestie? I don't get it. Brendan is the next host of Dirty Jobs. Well, isn't Micro kind of a piece of shit? So like, yeah, sure. I'll get to the sewers in a full bodysuit. She's a big scaly magpie, always looking out for something glinting in the sunlight. Buddy, I don't know. I wouldn't talk about my wife that way. I don't know if you should talk to about your wife that way, but all right. My wife, she can get mad at me. Your wife, she could eat you. So, Brendan getting text from Eddie Murphy. Hello, it's me, Eddie Murphy. I need $400,000 in Bitcoin to be able to get into my Instagram. I will give you movie producer credit if you respond. See what I mean? If Eddie Murphy's saying it, I gotta give it to him, right? Sorry, honey, I emptied the bank account. Eddie Murphy said, roll of a lifetime, big movie for me if I give him all my money. If you give someone all your money for a movie, you're still a producer. You just might not be Eddie Murphy's producer. True. Be fucked up if you thought you fell for a scam and then a new Star Wars movie comes out and then you're just there and the executive producer. Hello, my name is George Lucas. I must buy Star Wars back from Disney. Please share your energy with me and your bank account. I'm like, fine, I'll give the scammer $100 just to see what happens. Movie comes out, George Lucas gets the rights back. It's a 3-hour Jar Jar movie. Your name is right there in the title card. Oh, fuck. They're gonna make podcasts about this one. Hello, it is me, George Lucas. It's me, George Lucas. I bought too many salads. I'm broken. I need money. Oh, no, George. Do you have Disney money? I spent it all. I spent it all on warm salad. All right, buddy. Let's get you back to Skywalker Ranch. Do they have salad there? Of course, Georgie, of course. What other games are satisfying like this? Well, I mean, this is one of those things where they released a lot of, like, simulator slop over the years. You do menial task with, like, I'd say Viscera cleanup detail, crime scene cleaner, a couple of others. But that's why the simple task simulator games work so well, is because, like, sometimes you just want something to occupy the space in your brain. And some video games make you think too hard. This is just clearing up the dirt. This is the evolution of that one PlayStation iToy game where you just clean the windows. I do enough cleaning at my job. Honestly, fair. I just like, here is task, complete task. All right, buddy, I'm on top of it. You got task. I've got forward motion. Brendaniel based Blue Sky user. I just fucking, Twitter sucks, man. It sucks. I don't want to fucking use it. Twitter fucking sucks. I hate that shit. You post one thing and you have 4,000 porn bots in your fucking replies. It's unfucking usable. I thought there was maybe gold here, a jewel there. I thought most of it must be padding, you know, chocolate coins. Nope. Donkey, I'm sorry, but you married wealth. You married into wealth. Your wife is a billionaire. PvP PowerWash Simulator, where you play the washer and somebody plays the dirtier. Problem with that. It's easier to get something dirty than it is to get something clean. And also, yeah, Splatoon. That's literally Splatoon. You're talking about Splatoon. It exists. True. Foam stars. Shut the fuck up. Don't you dare bring foam stars into this house of the Lord. Foam Stars about to make me turn into a Christian gamer the way it gets fucking talked about. Jesus Christ. Brawl Stars, Rumbleverse. Are we just naming dead games now? Is that the Anthem? Hawken. Oh, yeah. Nosgoth. Smash Mouth is so right. The years stop coming and they don't stop coming. Be fucked up if one day they just did. What if they just did stop coming? How would we know? Trick question. We fucking wouldn't. How does America have undrinkable tap water? Well, it depends on where you live. You gotta remember America is a very big region. And like, I live in the Midwest, which is, dog piss. And so, like, my city is so dog piss that it's being sued by my state's government for the water quality. So I do not drink tap water here. I don't think anybody should drink tap water here. I've been to states with the best tap water ever. Wish that was me. It ain't me. Take me to one of those fucked up places with the crystal clear water, with the perfect water purifiers. That shit that Nestle wants. That shit that Nestle destroys like 800 children for. Like, that's the... Tap water was so good in my hometown, relatives would bring empty jugs to fill up with it. Ah, was it sweet? That was the lead. That was... Damn, I love this tap water. It's so nice and sweet. Ooh, no, that's... Oh, you probably shouldn't drink that. Oh, that's... Man, I drank a lot of tap water. It was really nice and sweet. I feel like listening to the Joe Rogan podcast. Huh. I should buy Lion's Mane supplements. You're right. What's your favorite Kool-Aid flavor? Mine's black cherry. Buddy, I hate to break it to you. Thou are me, thou are me, and I am thou. Persona. What do they say? I am thou and thou are art. Black cherry does fucking bang. I'm gonna have to give it up to black cherry, and I'm gonna have to give it up to fruit punch. Yeah, red flavor. True. You could have anything and it be red flavor, and I will want that. I don't think there's a single red flavor that I hate. Don't fucking be like, what about Kool-Aid blood? Yeah, no, I drink that. Fuck you, actually. My favorite Kool-Aid experience, I talked about it before. There was a restaurant when I went to Arizona a couple of years back. There was a chicken and waffles place. Those motherfuckers had Kool-Aid on tap. Not gonna lie. Best Kool-Aid I've ever had in my fucking life. That shit was chilled, and it was the perfect fucking ratio. I think having Kool-Aid, that's the perfect ratio. It was Kool-Aid on tap. Yes. You understand. It was the best Kool-Aid I've ever had in my fucking life. They had that shit, yeah, they had that shit down to a science. I did not think you could make Kool-Aid taste that good. But they did. Am I the richest donkey in the world? Buddy, you just realized that? I don't... And also, you're not. That's your wife's money. You don't have a shared bank account, do you? All right, fucking okay, Eddie Murphy. I get it. You have figured out that you have your wife has incredible wealth. She's not gonna let you spend that money. Oh God, God damn it! You know what this means? Donkey's texting me about his wife's wealth. This is the start of his divorce guy arc. He's gonna be a divorce guy. That's what's gonna happen in Shrek 5. Holy fuck, Donkey divorce guy arc. Son of a bitch. I can see it now. He goes bald, he puts on a pair of Oakleys, he starts driving truck. God, in my mind's eye, I see that place. Donkey shill. Actually, Midas did get donkey ears. Oh, I don't know the lore. Did he? Why? Pinocchio? Elamarine, count to 4. Elamarine, then 3 more. Elamarine, then you can see. Elamarine, please walk with me. Shut the fuck. Stop activating me. You gotta stop doing that shit to me. I'm gonna wake up an ensign on the fucking goddamn motherfucking Voyager. Lost in space with goddamn Janeway. And me when I wake up in my isekai and it's like, oh dude, I'm in Star Trek, what the fuck? This is awesome. Walking around the bay, oh, it's Voyager? Well, that's fine or whatever, this is cool. Looking into the first mirror I see, oh god. Oh god, no. Realizing I'm Neelix. Which Enterprise? Nice one, Chucklefuck. I wish I had a dedicated flashbang button for this shit. This is the shit that makes me want to be like so vindictive and spiteful that I like go into my fucking stream deck and I set up a goddamn flashbang button. You're gonna slowly but surely just turn me evil, chat. I swear to fucking god.